Today is Thursday, December 7th, 2023. Very happy to be here. Zulish Gozarian, you were first in the room. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? Great having you here. Source Speed Talks, Arcana Asylum. You guys are hopping right in. Thank you for being right here with me. I appreciate it. Uh, Hope you're all having a great day, evening, wherever you're at. And thank you so much. I'm excited to catch up with everyone and just give you some updates on LiveSpace and let's talk this through. So, um, thank you, Arcana. Yeah, this isn't necessarily a Christmas sweater, but a lot of people kind of think it is. I think Argyle is just Christmassy. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, I like this sweater, so appreciate it. Good stuff. I got a whole closet full of sweaters. I need to start wearing them more. But anyway, all good stuff. Hey, Shinzakura, Nathan Plays, Faye. Good seeing you guys here. Super happy to have you. Just kind of chit chat a little bit as people start coming in. Yeah, Faye, right? Another T-day with Todd. You made it. All right. I think you're officially a toddler. That's what I should do, man. I'll do it. If you make, after the first one, you're just a visitor, but you come back for your second T-days with Todd, and then you're officially a toddler. So there we go. That's going to be the thing. Nah, Faye, I tell you, time management and stuff, that's hard, right? And there's a, there's just a lot going on in all of our lives and everything. But yeah, right, Faye, right, toddler. I don't. I wish I remembered like who first suggested that. It was in one of my streams in the chat. We were talking about just different things like what to call ourselves and everything, and somebody threw out the idea of toddlers, and that just stuck with everybody. We just laughed and thought that would be great. And I posted that in our Discord channel, and somebody there even said, "Oh my god, like that's just the best." So I think it's great. One second, let me get. Forgot my hot tea. But, all right. Wow, we got people jumping in here. I love it. Love it. Seaver Maniac, good to see you. Nikki Tude, awesome. Happy you're back. How's Spacer doing, Nikki? Show us a photo. Post some photos of Spacer sometime. Let's see that. For those of you who don't know, Nikki's cat, or she has a cat. She had two cats, two kittens actually. They didn't have any names, and I suggested one of them should be named Spacer after LiveSpace, and she took it. So that's awesome. You were officially the first pet named for LiveSpace. So I love it. Anyway, Grim Reaper 420, great having you. Thank you so much. Becky Taylor, awesome. Fool, welcome in, man. All right, good stuff. I love it. I've been looking forward to seeing everybody here. So good stuff. Yeah, Supermaniac back in. Creepy Horseman. Awesome seeing you. Thank you for popping in. Love it. Creepy, you're always creeping. That's a good thing, though. So we like that. So, oh, cool, Nikki. I'll look for some new photos if you posted some of Spacer. I love that. So I just think that's so cool. So I'm like super proud. I'm kind of like I'm Spacer's gunkle. You don't know gunkle? A gay uncle. My nieces and nephews, they think it's awesome. They love having a gunkle. Uncles are that's kind of like any uncle, I suppose. Being an uncle or a gunkle is fun because especially when your nieces and nephews are young, you go visit them, so but then like give them back to the parents, right? Thanks, Nikki. All right, I'm Spacer's gunkle. I love it. I'm super proud of that. So anyway, hey, Frank IRL, good to have you here. Thank you. Appreciate you popping in. No, well, hey, like I said, I don't have any real agenda today. I'm going to give you some updates on some stuff coming in LiveSpace. We'll just chit chat a bit. I tell you, last week we went a full 2 hours on this stream, and I can't do that today. I've got a stop. Got to be done just a little bit after 4, and I can maybe go to around 4:15 or so. But so we'll kind of get on with it pretty quick. But but yeah, we'll make a good hour or so of this. So, oh, Nikki, that's so nice. I'm glad you're super proud. I'm super proud. Uh, no, good stuff. Hey, Ghost Oak City, good to have you here. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. I'm curious now. I'm opening up your profile, Ghost. I'm trying to remember here. When you say Oak City, you don't have to say the exact city if you don't want to. That's cool. What time zone are you in? I'm loved asking everybody that. I know a lot of you. I know where a lot of you are from, but um, Ghost Oak City, remind me like at least what time zone are you in? I'm curious where people are dialing in from. Um, so I think that's cool stuff. So um, anyway, uh, yeah, throw some stuff in chat here. We'll keep talking. Oh, Indianapolis. Oh, cool. Right on. Frank, did we say this before? Oakland, I'm in the Bay Area too, right? So I'm going to do something. I've talked about this before. For those of you that are around, you've heard me say about this. Shinsakura, yeah, right? We're all from Earth. All right, that's awesome. In this part of the universe, for sure. No, I want to start doing a thing like if I'm traveling for work or even for personal stuff or whatever, like if I'm somewhere like Zulish, right? If I'm over in Sacramento sometime, I'm going to be like, I'm just going to go on LiveSpace and be like, hey, who's around, here? Let's all meet out and just see what's happening. Um, I would love that. I would love to actually meet all of you in person sometime. So um, I'm going to really try to do that when I'm traveling to just kind of see the spacers that are around in that area and let's meet out and grab lunch, grab a beer, just hang for a little bit, something like that. I think that'd be awesome. So get lots of. I got weird hair going on today. Yeah, I mean, get some selfies out there. Yeah, did you all see the selfie I posted last on Tuesday? I was in an event Monday night, and it was the it was the first time that I was out somewhere that I wasn't talking about LiveSpace or anything, but somebody I had a name tag on, and it said, Todd LiveSpace, and somebody saw my name tag and they're like, LiveSpace? Like, I said, I'm on LiveSpace. And I thought that was awesome. That was the first time actually that I had somebody like just see me out in the world in public and saw that I was with LiveSpace and they were a streamer here. So he hadn't streamed too much. He like first signed up like a month ago and then hadn't just posted a couple things. I know several of you went in on Tuesday and yeah, Frank, right? You saw it on Twitter too. Cool. I posted it here and talked about him in my chat on Tuesday, and some of you went into his post and they did and said, "Hey, welcome in." So I think that's really cool. I'm going to follow up with him, and yeah, I love that kind of stuff. So that just inspires me to get out and meet spacers. I just think that'd be so much fun, and I'm a selfie guy. Right? It's like let's get our. I don't have a selfie stick though. I never did that. You guys, anyone show of hands? Like, you have selfie sticks? Do people still do that? That was that was like the biggest thing for a while, right? Everybody had selfie sticks. But anyway, cool stuff. Wow, who's all jumped back in here? Let's see. Bud Racing, man, good seeing you. Sylvia Hellas, awesome. Skippy, good having you in. Thank you for being here. Um, we're just catching up on everything here. I feel like I've missed you all. It's been 2 days, so all right, good stuff. Yeah, let me jump in. Let me give a couple updates on some stuff here, and let's see. Try to find my notes to myself. I didn't make very good notes today, but let me see what I got here. Got a few things. Let's see. Oh yeah, a couple updates on things I know that my team is working on. Some requests that we've had from people. One of the big requests we had was um, figuring out how to showcase when the people you follow when they're actually live on LiveSpace, and gotten that question a lot from people. So that's something we're really pushing as a high priority. So our team is working on it. Steve, who you've seen in here a lot, head tech guy. He's working on some stuff with that. We're kind of figuring out. I think won't say exactly what we're doing. We had some kind of suggestions or requests to like create a sidebar on the left side of the screen that would show like people you follow when they're live, that kind of stuff. So you can see that, and you'll see that coming. I don't have an exact date for you on that, but that's something we've kind of moved to the top of the list. We've gotten a lot of requests for that. So that's one of the things that's coming. Yeah, so keep an eye out for all that. Awesome stuff coming in. Let's see. I got more people jumping in. I love it. I love it. Mitsunari VT, thanks for being in here. And Sponge a lot. Good having you. Robin Dude, Twisted Herbals. Awesome. Love seeing you guys. Hope you're all doing great. It's been a beautiful, cool fall day here where I'm at. We had rain the last couple days. That I think it's weird when it rains, and I hate when people are like, oh my God, I hate the rain. I hate the rain. And it can go like a year with no rain, and we're totally like in drought mode, right? Like it rains and people get all mad, like, oh my God, I was gonna go out and be outside today and it's raining. I think it's great. I want to see. I don't want to see like the flooding like Washington State and people are getting. That's terrible stuff. But man, we all need rain once in a while, right? And Source Speed, you embrace the snow. All right, you must live in a place where snow is fun. Right? I grew up in Nebraska, and the only thing we ever did with snow was shovel it. Right? I was like, shovel. Oh, let's go shovel snow. Now we do a sledding and cross country skiing. I got into that. We had that when I was a kid. We got cross country skis. That was pretty awesome. But it wasn't like in Colorado or somewhere. Snow. Let's go to the slopes. Let's go skiing. Yeah, it's just like let's shovel some snow around. And do that. So anyway, all good stuff. Sponge a lot, subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Wait, let me change something here. All right, I'm gonna make a quick little adjustment behind me there. Awesome. Oh, Frank grew up in South Texas. Wow. All right. Good stuff. All right. Awesome. Let me jump in. I was talking about some updates that we got coming in with stuff like your followers when they are live on LiveSpace. So that's something we're working on. We're kind of fast tracking that to get that update done. Let's see. Looking through some other notes. Let's see what we're getting here. Speaking of like updates and things, we've had really some tremendous input, both feedback and input from streamers. I should say spacers, from spacers, about things that they'd like to see on LiveSpace, and we love that. We have a channel in Discord where you can put in suggestions and things. People send us messages there. We look at all of those, and what we're kind of doing with a lot of that is seeing which ones are kind of rising to the top, which ones are getting the most requests. Are there things related? We'll maybe look to fast track those things. If there's things we can do that are real simple, we can maybe just get those done. So if you've got ideas and suggestions about what you would like to see on LiveSpace, it's something you'd like to see different, something's not working the way you want, or anything, ideas and suggestions like that, we love to hear that. We really want to make LiveSpace, just kind of a user-built platform in a way of just, we want to make it so it's something that you all love to be here and do. So we'll get there on all that stuff. It doesn't always move as fast as you might like, but please know that when you post suggestions, those do get noticed here. Bed Race, and I'm glad you brought this up. Thank you. Yeah, we posted an AMA post, an Ask Me Anything post on LiveSpace, and that got a lot of great suggestions. If you haven't seen that, go to the LiveSpace page, just live.space /LiveSpace, and you'll see it in there. Actually, if one of you is in the room, if you happen to grab a link to that page and just post it in chat, that'd be great. Um, wait, I'm scrolling back up, and let's see, Ghost Oak City. I love this. Ghost Oak City said, "Wait, if I'm Spacer's Gunkle, then I'm all of your Gunkle as well, right? So I'm Gunkle Todd. So yeah, so so I'm the toddler's Gunkle. So anyway, I'm all of your Gunkle. So you've got an honorary Gunkle in me. Um, so good stuff. Good stuff. Awesome. I've been, gifted subs stuff. Devi gifted a sub to the Fin Factor. Awesome. Um, by the way, the Fin Factor. God, I'm so glad to see that. Check out the Fin Factor. They are awesome. 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 The Fin Factor are guys, they do live streaming, obviously, but they talk about the San Jose Sharks, the professional hockey team in San Jose, California. And they have this studio, awesome studio built. There's the two guys on camera that are talking about it. They've got like another person behind the scenes who's running the cameras and everything. And man, they are just a slick production of stuff. They've been doing it for a long time. They stream on YouTube as well, and they started streaming early with us when we were still in beta, actually. And they're so good. And even if you're not a professional hockey fan, NHL or a Sharks fan, and specifically, they're just good to watch. I mean, they're just super smart, and they're just good personality. It's really good quality content. And I love it that they're on LiveSpace. I just love seeing that kind of stuff. So Debbie, thank you for gifting a sub to the Fin Factor. That's awesome. They will love that. I'll make sure I'm going to say something to them too. They'll be thrilled to see that. But so that's really cool. Jacko Wacko, thanks for following me. Appreciate that. I'm happy to have you here. I've been seeing a lot of your stuff on Twitter and things too, and in Discord. So appreciate all your feedback and just your participation, all that. So thanks for being here. Love it. Who am I catching up with here? Let's see. Did I say? I can't remember who all I said hi to. Miss Queen, great to see you. I am Llama, great seeing you. Cyberpunk Fox, awesome to have you here. Devi, great seeing you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Cyberpunk Fox, thank you for saying nice to my Christmas tree. I never posted pictures of this. I talked about it after I first put it up. My decorations, like you see, like these two guys here, and I'm doing it behind my back. It's like going the opposite direction. Anyway, my theme this year was friends and lovers, and so I took all these ornaments of these little characters, and I just put them together as like friends. So all around the tree, there's like two people or three people or something that are all together, and I just, instead of hanging them all separately around the tree, I thought I want to have friends and lovers on my tree. So I'm feeling so much friendship and love in these chats and things like that. So I just felt like friends and lovers was a great theme for my Christmas tree this year. So thank you for seeing that. So yeah, cool stuff. Let's see. Wow, I gotta keep scrolling here. I am Llama. You are so sweet. Welcome in Jacko Wacko in here with a sub. That's so awesome. I love seeing that. Super good. So cool. Let me keep scrolling here. I am horrible at keeping up with the chats as they're coming in. Oh man, I'm doing good actually. Oh, Nikki, you sent me pics of Spacer. Awesome. Thank you. I'll look at those. I love it. I should. Yeah, I'm going to keep those for sure. That's Spacer. That's super sweet. Graham asking if you can DM me on Discord. Yeah, you can. A lot of people have. So yeah, feel free. I'll take a look at that when I can. I'm not on Discord like 24/7, but I check it regularly. So yeah, I'll check it out. Feel free. Let's see. Where else are we here? All right. You guys are awesome here. Let's see. Miss Queen asking how am I? I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Miss Queen. Um, all right. I'm doing awesome, everybody. So cool. Thank you. Hey, it's Quarter and Jacko, you came in there. It's Quarter. Good to have you here. Thanks so much. Let me get back to instead of just reading everyone's names. That's kind of weird. Let me get into talking more about what our some of our updates are. Let me find where we're at here. Get some of our stuff here that we're working on. We got some things coming up. We're talking to some companies about providing some stuff with. Oh God, what's the shoot? I had this in my head a second ago, and now I'm totally blanking on it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Gotta get my brain flowing here. Let me find what we were talking. What I was thinking about here. Gosh, give me a second. I'm totally really bad. I didn't like make notes to myself, so I don't just forget all this stuff. Oh God, I'll think about it. It was what's the term the acronym called for like when people outside of a site can come in and help build apps and stuff that go with it. I'm totally blanking on it. You all will know that much better than me. Um, anyway, that's what we got people that are going to be working on. We're going to talk to some folks about that. So about enabling that for people to come in and kind of bring in things for open source stuff. Thank you, Zero. Thank you. Yeah, so we did that. Oh, Nikki too. Ask about a bot. Yeah, that's another thing we're actually working on. We've got some things working on that. We actually had some conversations earlier today with the LiveSpace team about that, and in the beginning, having bots that they would obviously be bots. We would like name them in a certain way or something, so it'd be bots. Oh, Grim Reaper, yeah, API. That was the acronym I was trying to think of. So thank you so much. Right, I gotta feed my brain here. So we're not releasing it yet. Cformatic API is not released yet, but we're that's something that we're working on, and that's another thing we've gotten a lot of requests for, and so we're gonna be talking about that. So, all right. Oh my God, the Todd bot. Maybe the Todd bot. That's who's going to do the 24/7 streams that people have been asking for. So I need to get myself the AI version of me that I can just have up 24/7. So I'm all for AI for Todd bots here. So that'd be pretty sweet. I'll put myself out to have an AI made. Um, source speed, I love that. All right. Well, and before there's a Todd bot, there's going to be other things like, uh, like After Dark, Todd After Dark, right? That was another thing that we had coming up, and we talked last time, 2 times ago, I think. Yeah, we were talking when we were late at night, and we can do like we'll mix some good cocktails and do Todd After Dark, and we'll talk about adult topics in a nice way, adult topics. But yeah, Faye, right? Todd After Dark, that was big. So I got to get out there and I got to get me like a liquor sponsor or something, and I'll sit here and pour some really good high end whiskey or something, and I'll sip on a branded glass with a bottle behind me to show all of you how awesome I am. And so you all go run out and buy that brand. So yeah, so that's what we'll work on that. So and I saw about the karaoke there too. Actually, we had some requests about we should do like a karaoke event of some kind. Um, Zulish, wait, let's talk about our drink of the week. That's good. God, drink of the week. There's going to be like 52 drinks I got to come up with. That's a lot. I know there's. I'm gonna have to do some repeats maybe, but we'll work on that. That's that'd be good. So let's go there in Todd of the Dark sweater of the month. I love it. If I don't have a sweater of the month, one thing I do want to do, perfect segue. Thank you for doing this. I want to talk about your merch stores. If anybody here has not yet set up your merch store, bad on you. Set up a merch store. It's super easy. Go in over on the left side of your screen. If you're on your desktop, click on settings. I'm sorry, not settings. What am I doing here? You go into dashboard, I'm sorry, and then apps, and click on dashboard and then apps, and you'll see the link to Fourth Wall. Connect with that if you've not done so already. So go into dashboard and then apps and then Fourth Wall. Right, see for Maniac, 20 minutes and go get a store. It's so easy, and you can just set up anything. We have people. One of my streams here, I had people like put links into your store into the chat here. You can do that again if you want. Some people have really had put up some amazing stuff. They've had like T-shirts and things that they've had developed elsewhere, or some of them maybe had Fourth Wall accounts already. But there's some people that really had like, at least a dozen or even more things with their, like streaming brand on it, and super cool stuff. Mine, I have the one T-shirt, the T-days with Todd T-shirt, which if you're looking for a good Christmas present for somebody or a Hanukkah present coming up, get them a T-days with Todd T-shirt. I guarantee they'll love it. 4 available colors. So 2 pinks, which are always good, and a gray and a blue. So there you go. I just solved your last minute Christmas shopping needs. So Ghost Oak City, I inspired you to actually set up your merch store. That's awesome. I love it. I'm glad I did, and I'm glad you did. Thank you for doing that. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after my stream here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna click over there right now. As most of you probably know already, when somebody has a shop, you just go to their LiveSpace account, and you see right in the little navigation there and at the top, where it says posts, videos, photos, comments, and shop, if they have a shop turned on, and there you go. Ghost Oak City, really cool stuff. Got a mug, got 3 different T-shirts, a cool hat, a sticky, and a logo. Awesome. I love it. Nice work. You make your guncle proud. All right. Yeah, look at everyone else. I go check them out. I'm not do all that. I sponge a lot. When am I going to do a Christmas calendar? Wow. Not this year, but I'll work on that. But yeah, let's see. That's a good idea. Oh wait, I've seen a couple other questions coming out to me here. Let me gotta put on my co-founder hat and make sure I'm answering some good questions here. What are we asking here? Oh, Shinzakura, man, I'll give you a shout out on that. Shinzakura's had it. They can't beat the drum enough to recommend to watch their video on merch design guidelines. Definitely do that. Go to Shinzakura's site and watch their video on merch design guidelines. So thanks, Shinzakura, for mentioning that. That's cool. Let's see, Jacko Wacko, good question here. He asked, Todd, is there plans to make it so you can directly reply to messages and @ing someone searches their name instantly? That's a really good question. I don't know that came up before, actually. I'm going to do a quick screen grab of that, and I'm going to share that with my team. So Jacko Wacko, thank you. I think that's a really good suggestion. We did have, I know, some suggestions or requests for, to at least directly message people, I guess, kind of what you're asking for there, and to reply to messages. I know that something around that came up before. I don't know if we got that added on our calendar, or on our list of things to look at. So I'm going to make sure of that. I think that's really good. that's something about the social media element of LiveSpace. We're not just a live streaming platform. We've got social media here, and I want people to be able to like message each other and do things directly like that are outside of just live streaming. Um, which another great segue. Thank you, Jacko Wacko, for giving me this inspiration. I want everyone to use the My feed here on LiveSpace, in the navigation. That's going to show you updates from people that you follow. It's going to show kind of like trending updates and things that people are posting. There is this social media element of LiveSpace that's different than Twitch and Kick and YouTube and everything. I just know that as we start to get more and more just viewers into live space in addition to streamers, those kind of feeds and stuff, and that content that's out there is what's really going to help all of us be more discoverable by people that are searching on the site. And so um, post things. You'll see me, just post an update on something, or post a picture, make a comment, just like you would on Instagram or Twitter. Post something in your feed, and or in your channel, and that'll be then uploaded into other people's feeds. And it's just a great way when you're not live to just put in a little something about what you're doing or working on, or just an idea you have, or you saw something, you saw a rainbow in the sky and you took a picture of it and post that on your profile. It's cool stuff, and it's going to help us stay connected in ways that even when we're not live. So please do that. So good stuff with that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Grim Reaper asks a good question. What are some difficulties I face, or LiveSpace I assume faces as a dev? Um, at this point, Graham, it's really like the size of our team, right? We've got a great team of people that are really awesome. We're starting, as we grow and do things and we get more requests for things and everything, we're going to start to be needing to add new team members to it. So as we continue to grow, that's something we're looking at doing. We're talking to at least a couple more people, bringing them on board, not necessarily in development per se, but in some different um, areas that we know we're going to be growing really quickly in. And so I think really that's going to be the challenge across LifeSpace as we grow. We're starting to grow more rapidly. The signups that we're getting, and the number of daily streamers and stuff, and it's just going to add more things as we are trying to do more. Um, doesn't necessarily make more different projects, but just getting bigger projects done more quickly, I think is the way I would put that. So, um, yeah, so that's a good question. I appreciate you asking that. That's something we'll get to it. And as we continue to grow, that's part of it. So thank you. Appreciate the question. Faye, I see your post here about saying after set up your store, you suddenly had more friends, things to talk about, more money, and mutual respect from your father. Whoa. I mean, that's pretty awesome. That just kind of like your store just like made this a better world. Well, that's cool stuff. Um, I love seeing that. Good stuff. Frank, waiting on the Christmas calendar. All right, that'll be coming. Not this year, I guess. I'll put it off. Um, yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, source feed. I see your thing. You'll put up 5 products for your new store for people to purchase in the holidays once you're done setting up. Cool, love that. Um, yeah, right. And all right, good. Goes. I'm going to keep scrolling here. Let's see. Um, oh, Miss Queen, she had to duck out. She's Miss Queen. If you left, oh, you're still here, Miss Queen. I just saw your post here about you getting very sleepy due to COVID. Oh my gosh, stay well. Stay well, Miss Queen. Uncle Todd wants you to be well. So take care of yourself. That's it happens, but please take care. I want you to be happy and healthy. Um, and Nathan Plays, you said you bought your merch today from your merch shop. That's awesome. Um, Good stuff. Sponge, I sponge a lot. Ask a question, Todd. When is the next Boost acceptees? Those are coming out. We literally have been working on that this week. We send out the most recent round. We're sending people images that they can use on social media and stuff to talk about that. We have like the next list of boosters, not bustiers. No. Um, but we're getting those. We're reviewing people, and we're getting more and more people signing up for it or registering for it to be considered. So yeah, we got some things that are happening with that. So that's something we're really excited about as we start to see this. You're going to start seeing more things around that. We're going to try to kind of fast track that stuff a little bit too to get more and more people active as in the Boost program. And for those of you, again, if you're not familiar with Boost, that's a program we are selecting 1,000 creators to give a 100% revenue split to for 1 year. And the idea of that is, if you've got community on other platforms and things that you can help bring some followers in and help us build LiveSpace more quickly, we're going to reward the people that we bring in on this Boost program with this 100% revenue split for a year, which is great. Super cool stuff. I always say to people that we're going to get more applications for it than we can accept in this first round that we do. If you're not accepted in the first 1,000 boosters that we do, that is in no way a negative on you. We have to be selective in this, and it's hard sometimes. And I wish we could just accept everybody that comes in, but we're working on that. We will be doing other things, fairly regularly to encourage and to reward people and do some things. So if you're not part of this first 1,000 Boost recipients that comes in, please continue to watch for new things, and keep in mind, while they're getting a 100% revenue split, you are still going to be getting an 85% revenue split here on LiveSpace, with no minimum amount of time streaming required, with no minimum amount of followers or subscribers required. You come into LiveSpace, you create an account, set up your payments through our Stripe partnership, and the moment you go live, Jacko Wacko, I Am Llama gifted you a sub, or someone does things like that. That payment's going to show up in your bank account like within 48 hours. I mean, it's just so it's that's super cool stuff. Jacko Wacko, speaking to you again, we're kind of mentioning you a lot here. You said here it's your first time here, and no one suggested it. Come on, guys, hire me already. Let's see. So awesome. Let's see. Jacko Wacko, since you're asking about this, I'm gonna post the link about it in here too. If there may be other people that have not heard of it yet either too. So 1 second here. I will grab the link for that. And if you're not aware of this, or if you've heard of it and you just haven't thought of it, and if somebody's already posted this, thank you. I'll probably let's see. So yeah, take a look at that, Jacko Wacko, if that's what you weren't familiar with. We want as many people as possible to apply for it. We're really trying to open it up as much as possible. So so please take a look. It's really cool stuff. Debbie, I'm going to call you out on your comment. You said you always boost about the offline content side of LiveSpace for those that are scared to go live here yet. Thank you. That's fantastic. Uh, that's really something I want people to know about, just people out in the world. Um, I think the more we can get people just posting stuff, um, offline content and stuff, when people just come to the site to check it out, uh, they may not see yet as many actual live streamers as they would like. We're not going to have the same number of people live as Twitch at this point, right? We're still young, but if they start seeing things like offline content and stuff, that's really going to help people to kind of be like, oh, okay, this is different, and I get this. So Debbie, thank you. Keep telling people about that, and that's really helpful. Um, Jacko Wacko, you asked about how big is our moderation team. We've got our head of community, Allie Cat, who she's traveling actually today, so she's not able to join. She's here sometimes. She's our head of community with LiveSpace. Uh, we've got uh, Ben, who also is around in some of the live chat sometimes. He's our head of trust and safety. And the two of them, are really key with that. But then uh, myself, Spencer, the LifeSpace founder, Spencer, and Steve, our CTO, all of us play a role in moderation and safety of the platform. So Jacko Wacko, when this is literally stuff that happens 24 hours a day for us. We get notifications if something's going on the site. One second. If something's happening on the site that people are clicking on they're reporting content that's inappropriate or something, we'll get notices that will let us know that something's happening, that we can get in as quickly as possible to take a look at that. And we've seen some things that aren't good. And hold on, I'm talking too much. Excuse me. So, so yeah, Jacko Wacko, that moderation is critical, crucial part of LiveSpace. Um, and the challenge with actual live streaming is, if it's live, it's gonna happen before it's caught, right? So if somebody's posting something that's inappropriate for whatever reason, a few people are going to see it, but our goal is to catch it as quickly as possible, and either number one, view it and see what is it exactly, what got reported, is it truly, is it within our terms and conditions, or is it not appropriate for our site? If it's not, we can remove it immediately, the content. If a user is kind of being a problem, we can kind of pause that user. We can give them a timeout. They can't come in for a week or something like that. And if somebody's really just doing bad stuff, we just ban them from LiveSpace, and we're not hesitant to do that. And what's important to remember on that is we're not trying to tell you what you can necessarily talk about. Like not everybody here is going to be thinking the same way about different things, and you might see somebody posting something like, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. But if what they're doing, if they have a right to that opinion, and it's okay stuff, it's not dangerous or threatening in any way or something, then it's okay. Just you don't have to watch them, right? But we want to give people the freedom of their voice here, but at that same time, we're if someone's in here and they're using extremely bad or language, or language that's threatening to anybody, any race, creed, orientation, anything like that, we will act on that as quickly as possible. I wish I could say immediately. Just nothing happens immediately, but that's something we take very, very seriously. So I'm giving you several minutes talking about this here because I'm so passionate about this. So I think a lot of you have seen this already, that we've had issues come up where we've been able to act on things really quickly. So that's really important stuff that we do. So let me give a quick check of who's jumped in the room since we got here. It's Sarah. Thank you. Good to have you here. Just Joker. Awesome seeing you. Very cool. TBO 1981. Good times there. All right. And Mama Cuddles. Always happy to see you. Thank you. TBO 1981. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. You'll just get all the greatest stuff from me. We're talking about T-days and everything else. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I hope all's well with you, Sarah, by the way. So thank you. All right. Let me see here. Yeah. Memory leak death. You're asking, has there been any discussions about adding a feedback button under streams to allow viewers to report video audio quality issues that will capture or debug info to help the devs diagnose issues? Oh man, good question again. We've discussed that, and I'm trying to think off the top of my head where that's all at. That's something that Steve and Spencer have had more hands on than I have. I'm going to copy your question, and I'm going to share that with them. And I apologize, I don't have an exact answer for you right now, but I will find that out, and I'll try to remember you that you asked this question, and I can give you an update on that. But so thank you for asking that. That's a good prod on me to stay on top of that stuff. So yeah, good stuff. Let's see. All right, I love some of your convos happening here on the side. I love it. All right. If you're all working on beards and mustaches, I'm certainly not going to compete. This is if I try to grow out my beard. I think the longest I ever went. I think at one time I went. I want to say 10 days without shaving or trimming my beard. It's just not pretty. It looks kind of just scraggly, and I don't have the good beard on my face. But I like a little of this. I keep it neatly trimmed, and I'll share this with you. This is a total personal story. And here is just looking weird today. All right. Yeah, this has been maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago or so. I was getting like breakout on my face and stuff, and it was like, oh man, it was really crappy. Like I'm too old for zits or whatever, right? And I talked to my doctor, and he said, oh yeah, he says it's from shaving. Like he just said, don't shave. I was like, oh, okay. So I stopped shaving. I just grew a beard. So my doctor gave me permission to grow a beard. So that's how I started growing a beard, and I like it. I love it. So makes me look distinguished, I think. So every gunkle should be distinguished. That's not true, but I am. So anyway, let's bring him here. We can do a beard competition, beard or mustache competition. I think that'd be super cool. That would actually be a perfect thing for people to do, to post in your profiles, right? There's the offline content you can post there, and we'll do like a beard and mustache competition, and then we'll put things out for votes, and somebody's going to get like a t-shirt or something that's going to say that they have the best beard in LiveSpace. Just in space, maybe. It's best beard. So, Grim Reaper 420, you applied for it. I assume that you mean the boost program. So awesome. Thank you. I wish you all the best on that. Just Joker, you too. Super cool. Awesome stuff. Miss Queen applied. Awesome. Sylvia, you didn't apply, and you got your mind blowing there, but do apply. So awesome stuff. Love seeing all that. Source Speed applied. Awesome. Becky, sweet. Jacko Wacko, you're asking how are we selecting these people? That's a really good question. We are looking, at when we will apply, we've got, if you see like in the kind of requirements of it or the outline of it, we're looking for people that have followings on other platforms that are relatively well established on other platforms. The idea of this is we wanted to create a win-win opportunity for people, that the streamers that are coming into LiveSpace, they may have a pretty large followings on other platforms. It's hard for them maybe to come in and start streaming on LiveSpace in addition to those things. So giving them 100% revenue split to encourage these creators that have been able, for whatever reason, to build up larger followings. Want to incentivize and encourage them to stream on LiveSpace. And the win for us, for LiveSpace as a platform, is we want to get these streamers to be talking about us more and get their fans and their communities, I should say, from other platforms to come and follow them here. We know 100%, of someone's community won't come over to LiveSpace, but if we can get a good portion of them to come over here, that's going to help us grow our user base, and not just for streamers, but for viewers, for audience. And that's a real challenge for live streaming platforms. Kick has been notorious for this. Kick is all streamers, right? And there's been a lot of discussion, complaints, just talk about that Kick doesn't have enough just audience to watch things, and and Twitch has had that. Other platforms have had that, that have come and gone. And at LiveSpace, we're just trying to be really proactive about this and find ways and just explore different things, to try things, to see how can we grow our audience members more quickly, to keep up with the number of streamers and creators that we have coming onto the platform. So that's the inspiration and the idea behind the Boost program. We don't play favorites. We're not just thinking, Jacko Wacko, he's not good, but Becky Taylor, she's awesome. She's sweet, and she sends me cookies, and so I'm going to let Becky get into Boost. We don't do that. So Becky, you can still send me cookies, but it's not going to get you into Boost if we're just doing the cookies. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest or anything like that. It's really, we're looking at people, and you'll put in there links to your other platforms and stuff like that we can just take a look. And so I'm just want to share with you, just straight out, that's what we're doing with the Boost program, and that's what our goal is for that. So I hope that helps. So yeah, and Skippy, I love your commentary. Say Boost program or not, I'm damn happy about LiveSpace. Best platform I've been on in 10 years or so. That is so cool, Skippy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to copy that quote right there, and I'm going to, Skippy, I'm just going to tell you, I'd like to use that quote maybe in some things. I'm going to share that with my team. I think that's really cool, and I hope I hope everyone feels that way. We are trying, and I think we're killing it kind of right now. We've got LiveSpace doing some really good stuff that we've had so much good positive feedback from people coming here that it really is. This is not just a copy of another live streaming platform. We really built something new, unlike anything else that's out there. And Spencer and I are super proud of this. We could not be more proud of the team that we've had working with us, our engineers and everyone to build, code the platform and everything. Really amazing people, and our whole team, the LiveSpace employee team. I mean, everyone's like me in the sense that we're just believing what we're doing. I've just never been more excited and proud about anything I've ever worked on. I'm destined to be here. This is my thing. So it's I love, Skippy, your comment, and other people have said so many good things. I just love looking at Twitter and TikTok and places where people are posting stuff about us, and it warms my heart. Truly does. So thank you so much. And Skippy, your other comment there about other platforms require you to have followers and everything. That's so true. When Spencer and I were first developing and building the idea for LiveSpace, we looked at every platform out there, and we just said, what do they do that's good, and what do they do that's not good or needs improvement, kind of thing, right? You don't want to necessarily it's bad, but it just isn't as good as it could be. And other platforms do good things. There's good stuff, right? Twitch does plenty of good stuff. Kick has some good things. YouTube has some good things. Other platforms do, but there's a lot that they're missing. Um, my take on it is like Twitch. It's been around for a long time. I give them credit. They are a billion-dollar company. They're huge. Um, they could do better. I just don't mind saying that. But we're looking to come in as the new players, and we can take what's good out there and bring it all in one platform, uh, and we can just make a better place for all of us. And that's why you've got the live streaming part of it. That's why you've got um, the social media element, like the My Feed. We can post up just like it's on Instagram or Twitter. We've got the subscription stuff that when people subscribe to your channel, they can see stuff. So that'd be like Patreon, right? That you can have content that's behind paywall for people to subscribe to you to see. No other platform has all this in one place. So that's those are some of the key things that make us different. So I'm really happy to have you all here. Grim Reaper, I love that you call this place LiveSpace. that's so cool. I love it. I'm going to copy that too. I think that's so cool. I had that name had never even come up in my head. I love that. LiveSpace is LiveSpace. That's super cool. I love it. Just Joker. I see you're thinking about you've definitely been trying to constantly push LiveSpace on Twitter. Thank you. Keep doing that, please, please, please. We need that. We need your help. So I ask people all the time, please talk about us, share us, and don't just share it with other streamers. We want to get viewers in too. So if there's anything you can do to help us do that, it is so good. All right, Twisted Herbals. I see your comment here. I'm going to read this out loud. I want this to be on my recorded stream here that I do. Twisted Herbals said, "I just want to say that I was massively impressed by the moderation team over the weekend. We reported a not very nice person in chat. Within 3 hours, that person had been banned and removed from the site in the early hours of a weekend morning. W LiveSpace." Twisted Herbals, thank you. I love hearing that for you. That really makes my day. I was part of that team that was doing that moderation. We all jumped in. That was Alyssa and Spencer and me and Steve, and we were in looking at this stuff, chatting with each other, like talking in real time. Looking at, we said, do this, take this out. It was happening. We all were hands on with that, and so thank you for acknowledging us and that, and Just Joker, your comment too, that you had some really nasty comments in your chat on Tuesday, and once you reported them, they immediately were gone. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that, and what I can promise you is, we will act as quickly as possible on all that stuff. We're not always going to do perfect, but we're going to do, here's two good examples that we took immediate action, and we will. That is our goal. Is if we hear of something or see something, we're not going to let it sit around. That just creates a bad environment for everybody, and we don't want that. So anyway, so thank you both for doing that. These are comments I'm totally going to share with all my team. These might get posted to the world too. So that's cool. Let's see. I'm. Oh man, it's already 4:00. Holy cow! All right. All good. All good. Let's see. Let me see here. So W's to the moderation team. Thank you. Yeah. I'll share that with everybody. One on my team that wasn't in on this. So yeah, super good. Oh, and Nikki Tude, you too. Thank you. Nikki Tude said, I also want to commend LiveSpace for taking care of some very triggering content and checking on someone who was having a really bad time. It warmed your heart. Huge. W LiveSpace team. Thank you, Nikki. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's something. I speak for my whole team. This is something that, LifeSpace is our home, right? This is our home, and if we're seeing someone that's in need, uh, we're going to take action on it, and there's going to be times we're going to do something that's going to piss some people off. I think it's like we're going to remove content that someone's saying, well, now you remove it. You don't let me, say what I want to say. Well, if you're saying something that's damaging to not only yourself, but potentially to other people and things, we can handle this offline. It's not the kind of content that we want to, that needs to be live and viewable on LiveSpace. And so Nikki, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, Uh, and Skippy, I'm gonna keep you in mind here. Nikki said it'd make a great mod. You're always happy to lay down the Skippy hammer like Hulk smash. I appreciate that. That's good. You're kind of scaring me a little bit, but no, that's good. I appreciate it. Grim Reaper 420 asked a really good question. You said, "What adult content is allowed?" Excellent question. If you go into I'm going to pull it up here and I'll share the link with you. We have outlines of content and stuff within our community standards that we have here. I'm going to post this in chat. There's a link there that gives detailed outlines of the type of content that's allowed. Oh, you said you saw it in the guidelines. Oh, okay. Maybe I missed something here. You asked about what adult content is that you saw in the guidelines. Yeah, take a look there. Let me keep scrolling down. I want to make sure I might be losing it in the chat here a little bit. Yeah, let me see. I hope that's answering your questions. We got some things in there. Basically, the thing is, no porn on LiveSpace. We give the idea, no hot tub scenes, and that was really interesting. You all know probably, hot tub scenes, right? On other platforms and things, it's just got. I mean, you just got it in your head what a hot tub scene looks like. Um, and then what was interesting when my team, when we were talking about this, we're kind of debating it with each other, like, what should be allowed, what's not allowed, what do we want to have? It's like, well, what if I'm on vacation and I'm in a hot tub with my friends or my family? That means I can't post that? And we're like, "Ugh, well, of course you can, right? If you're up, in the mountains and skiing, and you're in a hot tub out in the snow, and you think this is awesome, and you take a picture of you in the hot tub, totally fine to do that. But if you're in a hot tub and flashing your private parts in front of the camera, or trying to, be sexually explicit in some way in a hot tub and using that hot tub as a prop, not good. I get it. There's a lot of gray area in that. It's not all white and black on what's good and what's not. Um, but it's kind of like, when it is, right. And a guideline that we use, we compare ourselves. We say, if you can post it on Instagram, you can post it on LiveSpace, basically, right? If it's something that Instagram's going to ban, it's something we're going to ban. So I think, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. These other platforms, these multi-billion-dollar companies that have a team of 100 people working on that kind of stuff, they come up with what's allowed and what's not. For the most part, they do a pretty good job with it, and so we're using those as guidelines for what's allowed on LiveSpace. So I hope that answers questions on that. That said, there's other, when you have your through people can subscribe to you and things. There's content that's only available to your subscribers. I mean, there's some things there that you may have a little more freedom to do things, but if we get reports on things and stuff, it's something we're going to look at. So I hope that's helpful. Um, so yeah, so good stuff. Good question. I appreciate it. Let me scroll here quick. I want to make sure I'm answering people. Man, I wish I had all night, or at least another hour like I did last time. Let me quick say, hey, Cuddly, welcome in. Thanks for being here. And Roger Rabbit, awesome for having you here. Thank you. Great seeing you both. Really appreciate it. All right. I'm saying I wish I had more time tonight. I've got to be somewhere a little later, and so I'm not going to be able to do a 2-hour stream like I did last Thursday. But let me see. Um, I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, all this creepy beard talk and everything. So I gotta get through all that. Okay, cool. Can't wait to see beers. We're gonna have a beer fest. I said beard. Actually, a beard and beer fest. I like that. That might be good. That'd be a Todd after dark kind of thing. Beard and beer fest. Um, good stuff. All right, cool. You're giving me ideas. Um, all right. Super fan. Let me keep scrolling here. Um, wait, it's Sarah. You got 6K followers on TikTok. That's awesome. That's super cool stuff, right? Um, I didn't even look. I've got man. I'm going to share this. I'm kind of proud. I actually posted something on TikTok today. I've used TikTok so infrequently since I signed up for it. Um, I went in the day and did a little 10-second post or whatever it was, and just saying, "Hey, come and join me for T-days with Todd today." Um, and I got some likes and some things on that. I should check if I got any more. Um, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm going to start doing more with that. I need to take advantage of TikTok. So I see I have 3 more things here that have happened in my inbox. So I've got wow, I got people commenting on my post, liking my post on TikTok. That's super cool. I've been missing out. And Roger Rabbit, you were one of them, so so thank you. I see that. So Roger Rabbit commented and liked my TikTok post. So Roger, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You're making me feel good there. Um, so good stuff. Let's see. um, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Faye, all right. Beard competition would be so weird, and you're into it. I love it. Yeah. All right. Let's go. We'll work on this here. Um, I sponge a lot. You're coming here. Oh my God, that's another. Oh, thank you, man. You're reminding me what everything I should be talking about here. I sponge a lot talking about that. The auto renew homepage is a massive W. Um, thank you, Sponge, for bringing that up. I'm excited about that. We did 2 things with the homepage recently. We added more kind of preview screens of where you can see more people that are live at that time because people weren't finding enough live people. So we added some in there. I'm not quite sure we have the flow of it right on the homepage, but we're looking at it. Um, but in addition to that, we redid it so now when you refresh the page or you go away and then come back to the homepage, you're going to see different people that are featured on there. And our goal is we want to give as many people the opportunity to see themselves on the front page of LiveSpace. This is not an area that's only going to be the top streamers, the people with the most viewers or the biggest audiences or the most money makers for LiveSpace. That's not our goal for who shows up on the homepage. We want to give equal opportunity to everybody to get a spot on the homepage. And so if you refresh the homepage when you're there, you'll see different streamers come up that are live at the time. And so I'm excited about that. So so thank you, Sponge, for reminding me about that. That's really good. I appreciate it. Um, and I'm excited about that. I hope you all are too, because I want to give everybody equal opportunity to be on the homepage. that's kind of cool if you're streaming and you show up there. So that's awesome. Um, yeah, let me see here. Grim Reaper, you said you were talking to a stranger who streams, and you told her about LiveSpace. You'll tell anyone to come here. Thank you. That's all I want, man. That's all I could ask. That's the best. Just let people know about us, right? I don't have $1 million to throw around that advertising and stuff yet. It'll come, but I depend and really rely on everyone like you to just talk about us and share live space with people. Uh, so that's good stuff. So yeah. Good comments here about people that are already in Boost or just have the kind of stuff that's happening with that. So great. Really super appreciate that. Um, yeah. Okay. Man, there's so many good things in this scroll. It's so good. Oh God, here's another thing. Um, Check this out. If you're doing it here already, in the scroll or in the chat, there it used to be if you would scroll back up to see earlier chats that were coming in, um, it would keep like dropping you back as soon as somebody typed a new chat. It would like take you back down to the most recent chat, and you're like, oh my god, I was just trying to read that up above there. We changed that, so now when you scroll back up to read earlier posts, you'll see it says scroll paused. And if you click on scroll paused, then click on, and it'll then take you back down to the most recent chat that was on there. But if you scroll back up now, it'll pause the feed so you don't keep getting bumped back down to the bottom of the page there. So that's really cool because that was bugging me. Because like here I'm doing this now and I'm scrolling up and reading people's comments, and every time somebody used to type something new in, it would bounce me back down to the bottom, and that was a pain in the ass. For lack of a better word. So yeah, so that's a great fix. So anyway, that's good. All right, I need to do this. I'm seeing so many good, positive things here. Man, I'm just feeling so much love for live space and honestly for me too. I love it. Thank you all so much. I wish I could read every one of these and comment on them all. I just don't have the time today. But I just see everyone's comments. Cuddly, your comments. C for Maniac, giving some W twisted W to live space. That's awesome. I've never had a W twisted W. That's sweet. Um, and yeah, wait. Okay, Roger, I gotta throw this to you. I talked about this on Tuesday, I think, but just a good update on that with a mobile app. That's something we're going to work on real soon in the first quarter of 2024. So we know a mobile app will be extremely helpful um, to both streamers and people watching. I want it to be. I was at an event last night, and I was demonstrating to people. There was a professional DJ there, and some other people that do streaming with some companies and stuff. And I was telling them about how LiveSpace is so different. Like that, with one click you can go live right from your phone, and they're like, "Really? Wow, how does that work?" And I was there, and I just said, "Here's how you do it," and I just clicked go live, and I'm like, "Here we are." Um, and I didn't post that video on my channel yet, but maybe I should. It was like a little 1 minute video I just did, but I just showed them, and they were like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" Uh, so I'm gonna have this DJ. He's does some cool stuff. He like DJ'd at Burning Man and stuff like that, and they're gonna start posting things on LiveSpace, and I think we're gonna see some cool stuff with that. So anyway, so good stuff on the mobile app, and so do watch that in the first quarter of next year. All right. Um, uh, yeah, man. I so have to go in and just like copy every single chat in this or every single comment in this chat. There's just so much good stuff here. So thank you all. You just you make it hard for me to stop. I don't like just doing this. Um, uh, oh man, you just all just give me so much to think about and feel good about. Man, Grim Reaper, I'm seeing your comment earlier. Oh, man, just so much good stuff here. All right, I'm just, I love you all. It's just so good. Yeah, I scrolled way down here and I saw a Yummy Boop Snoot, which, hi, by the way. It said, may need a chat log at this rate. Yes, we do. We do. And Source Speed, you're kind of, most of your viewers are on mobile. Yeah, it's one thing. It's great that our website works fine on your mobile phone. Just go to the web, but who wants to do that, right? I get that. And so please know that stuff's coming. That's high on our list. Monkey Bums, great having you in, and Yummy Boop Snoot, love having you both here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You came in kind of toward the end here, but you're missing a lot of the early comments. Take some time, scroll up through the chats. Take a look at some of the stuff. There's just a lot of good love and good feelings in the room here today. So I'm just super, super happy about that. I am going to have to end my stream. I got all these different windows open. Hang on here. I do apologize. I'm going to have to go. But before I go, I'm going to sing you a song, if you'd all like. And for those of you new here, for better or worse, I sing a song. I'll share one thing. I know for a fact that I'm not as bad of a singer as I probably sound to you. I know the sound quality coming through this is not great, and I'm using. I don't have external microphone and everything all fancy. I literally use the camera and the mic on I have a Mac, and I use the camera and mic on my computer. And when I use my microphone, the sound's coming out of the speakers on here, and you'll hear. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. All right. She's going to talk again here in a second. So. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. Okay. All right. Done. Anyway, I know when the music's coming out of there and I'm singing, the sound quality isn't great. So I'm actually going to work on that. That's my kind of New Year's resolution, is to come up with a way. I'm going to get set up here so when I sing, you're going to hear, you're going to think, is that Sinatra singing? So yeah. So anyway, so stay tuned for that. And I don't know. There's so many songs out there, but I'm just going to play this one here that's just classic Christmas time holiday song. So come along with me. Oh, let's see if it's. Here we go. All right. So I'm just showing you all some love here. Give each other a hug, shout out in the style of Michael Bublé. I'm not a huge fan of that, but anyway, I'm going to sing this for you. So here we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, listening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes that go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your door. A pair of hop-along boots and the push of their shoes is the wish of Barney and Ben. We also go talking, we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like everywhere you go. There's a tree in the grand hotel, one in the park as well. Pretty kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like soon the bells will stop. And the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. On Christmas, I love being here with you. I love seeing all the hugs and hearts and stuff. So thank you all. Have a wonderful time. These were amazing. Copy every single voice in every storm. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more. Thank you all. Merry Christmas. I saw the note earlier. I'm going to do it this time. You know, right? Then let's go raid somebody. Somebody throw an idea. Who do you want to raid? I wasn't even looking at who else is live. Anyone got an idea? Let's raid somebody. I'm not going to join you, but I can't. But let's pick someone to raid. Any ideas? Let me look at the homepage real quick. Let me see. Let me see who's on. Oh man! All right, all right. DeafGamerGirl, Sarah. That's a great idea. Everybody, let's raid DeafGamerGirl. Click on that link. Let's go in. I'm going to go pop over there and I'll say hi to her quick before I have to take off. Skippy and Fool, or Skippy, you're a little late with Texas Outlaw. That would also be a great one. But I love. Let's go raid DeafGamerGirl. So thank you all so much. I appreciate everything. Have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend. I will see you back on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific time for more T-days with Todd. Thank you. Stay well. See you at DeafGamerGirl's site. Bye. I'm staying on so you can all make sure you get out of here. All right. All right. Jake Raz. And yes, you made it just in time to say goodbye. So thank you for being here. In Texas time, too. So great seeing you both. Thank you for popping in. Go rate DeafGamerGirl. Let's do it. Click on that link. I'll see you there.